Thanks, Nav. There's some good news regarding Demi Lovato, as a representative says that she is reportedly awake and recovering with her family. The star suffered from an apparent overdose on Tuesday and was hospitalized. Lovato, who has suffered with addiction before, seemingly admitted to relapsing in her song Sober, released in June. The pop star's first love, Wilder Valderrama, was spotted visiting the hospital this morning, and an outpouring of love and support from celebrities and fans has washed over social media. The benefit concert she was set to headline down at Echo Beach has since been canceled. RBC has confirmed that tickets will be refunded. In Discovery's special Shark Tank meets Shark Week, the sharks wetsuit up and dive into the waters for a good cause. Each shark headed to different conservations to learn what problems sharks are facing. Kevin O'Leary, also known as Mr. Wonderful, had a little problem of his own. Mr. Wonderful was bound and determined to dive in his signature business attire, an idea the aquarium was not exactly in support of. So the solution? A custom wetsuit created in the likes of his suits, pocket square tie and all. Once returning to the studio, the sharks battled it out with the help of Robert Herjavec to decide whose shark conservation wins the $50,000 prize. Drake fans are finding themselves in their feelings as Live Nation announces that the hip-hop superstar's highly anticipated concert series has been slightly postponed. The Aubrey and the Three Amigos tour is saying production issues are the reason for the rescheduling. Gossip sites such as People were quick to note that the tour's postponement comes quickly on the heels of the arrest of Offset, one of the Three Amigos. That being said, for fans here in the Six, just hold on, he's still coming home, and he's added one extra date here in Toronto. That's it for entertainment. Now back to you, Nev. Thanks, Sharma. I'm here at the Aviva Centre where the 2018 Rogers Cup is well underway. Due to massive downpours yesterday, some of the matches were delayed or moved. Canada's very own Denis Shapovalov didn't hide his disappointment that his afternoon match was moved from centre court to the grandstand. However, the switch actually proved to be in his favour as the extremely energized crowd cheered him on in the smaller venue. The excited crowd seemingly bothered his opponent, especially nearing the end, sending the 19-year-old Canadian home with the win. Denis Shapovalov will face off against Rafa Hasse today, and even though the sun is shining, thunderstorms may impede the afternoon matches. I'll check back in with you guys a little bit later. Back to you, Sharma. Game of Thrones came and conquered the Emmy Award nominations, drawing 22 bids. The two-time Best Drama winner had to watch from the sidelines last year because of production delays. This year, Game of Thrones hopes to reclaim its title from The Handmaid's Tale, which won top drama honors last year. Westworld, which drew the second most nominations, also joins the battle for Best Drama Series. Cardi B is making headlines as she celebrates the birth of her first child. The 25-year-old rapper welcomed her daughter into the world with an Instagram post, sharing the name of her newborn, Culture Kiari Cephas. Many flooded the star with well wishes, but social media being the platform that it is, there were many who questioned the interesting name choice. We'll show you some of the at times funny and at times nasty memes aimed at Cardi. 20-year-old Kylie Jenner is the youngest individual on the Forbes list of America's richest self-made women. She has an estimated net worth of $900 million. She is well on her way to becoming the youngest billionaire, surpassing Mark Zuckerberg, who claimed the title in 2008 at the age of 23. That being said, not everyone agrees with Forbes' idea that Jenner is, well, self-made. We'll tell you who's throwing a bit of shade at both the magazine and at Jenner, along with more entertainment stories coming up next. Apple has become the world's first public company to be worth $1 trillion. The iPhone maker's market capitalization reached the record-breaking figure this afternoon. Apple's stock has risen more than 50,000% since 1980 when it was first listed. CEO Tim Cook has doubled the company's profits since he took over, but has been criticized for not coming out with a new product that replicates the society-altering success of the iPhone. The Catholic Church has formally changed its doctrine to oppose all capital punishment. Previously, the church said it was acceptable if it was the only way to oppose an aggressor. Pope Francis says the church must work to abolish it, calling it an attack against the dignity of human beings. This reflects an evolution in the Catholic teachings that began with Pope John Paul II. The two paramedics who responded to the shooting of Yosef Al-Hasnawi are facing criminal charges of failing to provide the necessities of life. Last December, the death of the 19-year-old shook Ontario. The young man, who has commonly been referred to as the Good Samaritan, was fatally shot after trying to stop an older man from being harassed. Witnesses alleged that the paramedics did not believe that he had been shot, told him to get up, and made jokes at his expense. More on this and other stories in the 6 o'clock hour.